Is the summer heat getting to you because your air conditioning suddenly decided to quit while your check engine light popped on? You might be looking at a P06A0 code, which deals with your variable air conditioning compressor control circuit. This is a common issue for many vehicles on the road today, from General Motors and Ford to BMW and Mercedes. The job of this circuit is to tell the compressor exactly when to kick in and how hard to work to keep your cabin at that perfect 72 degrees, even when it is 100 degrees outside in the sun. Modern cars use complex climate control systems that rely on the engine control unit to monitor voltage signals from all over the car. When the computer sees something funky in the compressor circuit, it shuts the whole thing down to prevent expensive mechanical damage and turns on that annoying dash light. You will obviously notice that the air coming out of your vents is lukewarm at best, and you might even hear some clicking or strange noises from under the hood when you try to turn the system on. This can be caused by a dead compressor, a bad control solenoid, or even just a system that is low on refrigerant because of a tiny leak. Sometimes it is as simple as a blown fuse or a relay that has finally given up the ghost after years of service. Your first move should be to check for any technical service bulletins for your specific year and model, because manufacturers often release software updates or specific part fixes for air conditioning quirks. Pop the hood and do a good visual check of the wiring leading to the compressor for any signs of melting or wires that have been chewed by a local squirrel. Check the connectors for any green corrosion or bent pins that might be blocking the signal. If you have access to an air conditioning diagnostic machine or a set of high and low side gauges, you can verify if the system has the right pressure. A system that is overcharged can be just as bad as one that is empty, so do not just start dumping cans of refrigerant into it without knowing the levels. If you find a blown fuse, remember that it usually blew for a reason, so look for a short in the wiring before you just pop a new one in. Since modern climate control is very integrated with the car's computer, a digital multimeter is your best friend for checking continuity and making sure you have 0 ohms of resistance in the wires. If the electrical side is perfect but the compressor still will not engage the internal solenoid, or the compressor itself has likely failed. Because handling refrigerant requires specialized recovery equipment and can be dangerous if handled wrong, this is one of those times where heading to a professional shop is the smart move to get your cold air back and clear that code for good.